Ayan na. Kamusta kayo dyan? Ni hao ma. Mga kasama natin dyan sa Pilipinas and joining us from all around the world. Ayan, kaya kami natin yung sandali itong live natin before tayo get back on the move. Ayan, nakiki free wifi tayo dito sa favorite place natin sa Taipei 101. Of course, nung time na uh, visiting scholar po tayo dito sa Taiwan, sa the National Chengchi University. Ito po yung tambayan natin. Medyo feeling posh, feeling social, at may free wifi. Hopefully hindi tayo mahack. So habang nandito tayo nakikisakay sa, wala naman kasing wala naman free Starbucks yata dito. So makiki-Apple Store lang kami. Ayan, no, actually today was very fruitful in many ways. Gising tayo ng 4 5 a.m. I have to get some of the writings and all on the latest developments here sa ASEAN, etc. But we also had the opportunity of catching up with some friends dito, mga King Town friends, yung mga nag-advise sa gobyerno nila dito sa Taiwan. And one of the things I discussed, and one of the things that always draws me to Taiwan is economics, particularly itong issue ng semiconductors. As you know, and we discussed natin in the past, what makes Taiwan extremely important globally, internationally, is that it's responsible for production of more than 90% ng mga high-end semiconductors around the world. And itong mga semiconductors are what make this possible. Itong mga live natin, this phone possible. So that EV, gorgeous BMW car, they're possible. So semiconductors are the mitochondria of modern technology. And yung pinaka high-end na ginagamit sa mga super advanced military or super advanced civilian or computer systems, lahat yan galing yan dito sa Taiwan. And of course, the Taiwan Semiconductor Corporation, TSMC, and the whole production network. So parang may quadrant rin from Tainan and from Kaohsiung and different parts of the country. They all work together in order to produce these super high-end semiconductors. Now, of course, there are efforts by the United States to also build their own or rebuild their own semiconductor industry, particularly in Arizona. There are some efforts to bring in more Taiwanese investments there, and then there are more investments going to Mexico because of their proximity to Taiwan. So ako, one of the things that I'm interested in is this. Kasi obviously, nagiging mahalaga sa atin itong issue ng Taiwan in the context of EDCA, yung Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement. Alam natin na yung mga Amerikano are expanding their military, civilian, dual-use infrastructure footprint in the area in October. By next month, dapat magde-decide ng America if they're gonna help build also a port facility dyan sa Batanes. Obviously, may strategic implications yan in light of threats na baka ma-invade itong beautiful, peaceful country na Taiwan na yan. God forbid. So you have to prepare. As I said, ancient wisdom has been clear. If you want peace, you have to prepare for war. So if you're not prepared, mabubuli ka, maatake ka, katulad ng Ukraine. In fact, may kaibigan tayo from Ukraine, from Kiev, yesterday na kausap natin. And in fact, yesterday was very intense kasi pumunta kami sa National Human Rights Museum, pumunta kami dun sa isang memorial, at saka yung isang site ng mga torturers at yung mga activists na kinulong dati. At in fact, yung guide namin yesterday was si Sir Fred, who was Chinese-Malaysian, and kinulong siya dito ng panahon ng dictatorship ng Kuomintang back in the day. And 12 years, I think, nasa jail siya. So, he's now a Taiwanese citizen. He was sharing us her story. So, medyo intense kahapon. No? So, today, I was focused on the issue of semiconductor strategic cooperation. And honestly, ang pinaka-hope ko dito, and this is something that I want to write more about, push hopefully your policymakers more. Kasi ganito, ang concern ko sa Pilipinas is, okay, pumunta si Australian Prime Minister, okay, pumunta si US, I don't know, Vice President, okay, pumunta yung Japan, whatever. Pero karamihan ng pinag-usapan ng mga bansa na yung pagdating sa Pilipinas ay mga security, military. Ayoko naman na Pilipinas maging ano lang tayo, maging fortress lang tayo, maging, Pearl Harbor tayo, no? The Philippines should, of course, strengthen its military cooperation with like-minded countries dahil nga doon sa pangguguli nangyari sa West Philippine Sea at saka yung mga necesidad para, necesidad yun en Espanyol, na prepare tayo for potential conflicts sa Taiwan, South China Sea, etc. Yes, given yan. Pero para sa akin, mahalaga din na we get something economically also out of this broadening security cooperation dito sa Taiwan. And one of my proposals, I know that, some people, I mean, I can already anticipate all the potential obstacles, but one of the things I'm really focused on, sorry, medyo dito lang tayo naglalakad kasi wala na yung wifi sa kapila, yung walang stay. Dito lang tayo sa Apple area na free. Uh, the, the thing is, pagdating sa Pilipinas, parang we can be to Taiwan what Mexico is becoming to US in terms of high-tech semiconductor production, no? Because alam natin, of course, ang Mexico, because of the NAFTA and economic integration, very integral siya dun sa production ng mga kotse, mga increasingly sophisticated technological products sa Amerika. Sa akin palagay, Philippines can theoretically become something like that dito sa Taiwan eh. Na kung saan, some of the components or some of the elements or dun sa mga cogs in the machine, no, or the supply chain of semiconductors could be relocated to the Philippines. And at the very least, ang pwede natin gawin is at least strengthen, no, itong science and technology cooperation natin. It would be very nice if more Filipino scientists and engineers especially come here to Taiwan, study here, learn about high-tech productions, so that one day, hopefully, they can be part of an expanded, what I call Taiwan plus one production network. Of course, yung pinaka high-end will still be here in Taiwan, but some of the production can be in the Philippines. Maybe the design part, the packaging part. If we develop, I don't know, a special economic zone in Cagayan, in the northern Philippines, we develop further yung special economic zone natin dyan sa Clark, among other areas. Maybe we can make the Philippines more and more relevant. Kasi pag semiconductors, mga kameta, napaka mahalaga yan. And it's a high-end product. And it can really push our country towards building a serious manufacturing base. And building semiconductor industry capability can go with other things, electric vehicle production, more next generation technologies, no? 5G, 6G, whatever. So, yun lang. No? So, actually, honestly, lang, when I go around, especially sa Taiwan, hindi ko lang inisip yung security cooperation. Inisip ko, of course, human rights, democracy, mahalaga yung mga bagay niyan. Pero mahalaga rin para sa akin is, ang Pilipinas ay may makuha tayong economic, may makuha tayong manufacturing technology, no, dun sa ating mga aliado. And even though may one China policy tayo, that should not stop more economic and high-tech cooperation with countries like Taiwan. So yun po yung mga konteksto ng mga bagay-bagay na pinafocus natin dito sa Taiwan, and I hope to have more and more conversation about this and tuloy-tuloy ito. Kasi sayang ang lapit lang Taiwan sa atin. O tapos hindi pa kailangan mag-visa. Diretso lang dito. You can stay here for quite some time. And there's a lot of hunger for more cooperation, for more integration. Mabait yung mga tao dito, at least relatively speaking. No, mabait naman talaga sila, at least, thank God, based on my experience. Even if yung English ng lahat hindi yan dun pa, but still, they try to communicate, they're very friendly. May parang Hapon kasi yung culture nila dito kasi dun sa influence ng Japan before, kasi colony sila ng Japan dati, di ba? So, I'm just saying, there's so much more to Taiwan than yung issue ng China. Obviously, of course, may pakitay sa yung welfare na ating OFWs dito. 250,000 Filipinos nandito sa Taiwan. So, of course, you have to care about them. For me, we also have to care about more economic, high-end manufacturing economic cooperation dito. And sana yung Pilipinas medyo mapasok natin. Kasi sa tingin ko talaga, medyo kulang talaga, medyo kapos yung discussion natin sa Pilipinas when it comes to economic, technological, investment relations, no? Dun sa mga aliado natin bansa. Puro na lang West Philippines Sea. And of course, mahalagang West Philippines. But hindi lang pwede West Philippines Sea lang focus natin. We have to talk about other things that are important. Alright? Maraming salamat mga kameta. Thank you very much again. Lahat ng mga nakikinig sa support sa atin. Sorry, I'm just constantly on the move. So, hindi natin magawa yung matinong yung talaga nakaupo, OBS and all of that. But I'm doing my best here, just getting ideas, talking to people, getting the ball rolling, and hopefully more and more people will pick up on these kinds of conversations. In my case, kasi I was based here before, at least temporarily in and out, but especially nung tayo sobrang tinitroll tayo ng 2019. Diba? Nakala rin yung may article ako na, yung, what was that? yung Duterte's Independent Foreign Policy, tapos blank. Nako, daming galit sa akin na doon, mga ka-TDS dyan, yan. So, yan. So, yung time na yan, I found a lot of peace. I found a lot of zen dito sa Taipei. So, I have a soft spot for Taipei because of that. But obviously, I care about our national interests, and I'm looking at some solid ways by which, solid ways by which we can make the most out of the Philippines' growing geopolitical importance. We can make the most out of the Philippines' strategic sweet spot. Kasi sayang. Yung 6 years kasi hindi ko nga palang frozen eh. Puro na lang China. Wala naman siyang nakuha. Naututo lang naman siya eh. Siyempre, pang barangay level lang geopolitics. But now, thanks kay Posh President, Grand Prix, Magellan Jr. I mean, now at least there's some opportunity to discuss serious issues. In fairness to President Marcos Jr., he understands the basics. And more important, there are people around him that understand the basics. But us being us, me being me, I'm gonna push for more because I think we have to really expand the horizons of our national security, national strategy, imagination, no? And thank God, marami tayong mga naging connections all around the world. All these networks I developed over the past decade, giving talks in top think tanks, universities all around the world. So ngayon naisip ko na it's time siguro to maximize this and come up with good ideas. And based on conversations natin with experts, with advisors to different governments. So sa Jakarta, kausap natin yung advisor ni Jacobian Foreign Policy. Dito naman, kausap natin yung mga kaibigan natin dito na advisor dito sa government nila. So, I talk to people who are semi-insiders at least, who know what's happening inside. And ako naman, I'm also sharing my view as someone who feels that there's some opportunity to push things in the right direction. Alright, I'll keep it there mga kameta because I have to get moving at nandito lang wifi ko kaya umikot-ikot lang tayo. Thank you very much mga kameta. I appreciate your love and support and have a good day and God bless. And of course today is also 9/11 and in two sense of the word. One is it's the anniversary of yung US-backed, Kissinger-backed coup d'etat against the democratically elected government of Salvador Allende in Chile back in the 1970s, and of course the 9/11 also, as we know it, the tragic situation. So also our hearts and prayers go, to the souls of people who were victims of the horrible things that happened over the past half century on 9/11. On that note, thank you very much. I hope you appreciate Santa Galing, all of these things I'm talking about. We really have to be imaginative. Mahalaga yung West Philippine Sea, pero mahalaga rin yung nangyari dito sa Taiwan. Because if God forbid, etong Taiwan, aatakin ng alam niyo na kung anong bansa, pag kinuha yung bansa, God forbid, maging kapitbahay natin sila. And we don't want that to happen. We don't want Luzon to be within the missile range of a certain country, right? Yeah, the future of Taiwan is important to the Philippines. But for me, it should go beyond that. We should be part of the boom, high-tech boom that's happening here in Taiwan. My goodness, super high-tech itong bansa na yan. Actually, hindi nyo makita masyado pag nandun lang kayo sa mga syudad. Kasi simple lang yung mga syudad nila. Medyo luma yung mga office na. But make no mistake. The most important high-tech stuff, 92% is made here. The most high-end semiconductors. That's how important Taiwan is. And I'm just hoping dahil ang lapit natin sa Taiwan, ang dami natin mga magaling na engineero, scientists, we have more cooperation with them. We're already in BPO, back office coding, AI, ChatGPT, all of that kind of companies. Also Troll, Farm, Hub. Yes, we're very important. But hopefully we can also get at least a slice of this extremely important semiconductor, high-end EV, next generation production network. Hindi lang sana purong Vietnam, purong Thailand, or Malaysia. Sana pati Pilipinas makapasok sa usapan. Alright? Thank you very much again sa lahat ng mga comment suporta sa atin and talk to you soon. God